Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekend, 16th, 17th, 18th. We've got the Sun in Libra, the Moon in Pisces, Mercury in Libra, Venus in Sagittarius, and Mars in Libra. We've had Pluto go direct and Saturn go direct. Don't mind my bowl of chili. October specials, eh? Let's get into it. Okay, Virgo, so Mercury is coming out of retrograde, and I think you're going to find that there are things that are triggering you this weekend. There are certain things that have come up from the past, certain repetitive behaviors, certain characters, and I think, Virgo, if anything, it's just to test if you've learned your lesson. I was meditating on this video, is meditating on your energy, and the only thing that was screaming at me was respect. Virgo, you've come so far and you've encompassed a lot of skill sets. You've really been put through it, and your talents and the way you conduct yourself, your demeanor, your energy, it is luminous. Now, when there are certain agents that come into your path to test you, you've got to really know when it is that you've got to put up your boundaries and where it is you've got to draw the line, because certain kinds of disrespect can't be tolerable. This is a Mercury retrograde to see if you understand how important balance, equilibrium, and justice is for you. Your journey, your soul path, moving forward, your higher self. Will you really be willing to accept the kind of disrespect that you know you're not worthy of? You do not deserve to be put down. You do not deserve to be cheated on. You do not deserve to be put in second place. If people don't see your worth and value, that's stupid people. And this last Mercury retrograde weekend, this shadow phase, is going to see if you are smart enough, discerning enough, and strong enough to draw your boundaries and adhere to them. If people are going to act out, and if they are not going to behave with you in a way that you deserve to be treated, then the inevitable is off with their head. Not literally, but, Mercury retrograde in Libra, figuratively. We're not going to play around like this, Virgo. You've got to get strong. There are things that you've got to focus your attention on, and it's a lot bigger than stupid people. Frankly speaking, stupidity, stupid people that want to put you in some sort of weird love triangles and just don't know how to treat you right, don't know how to respect you. Virgo, you got to be done with it. Are you not bored? You really got to be done with it, because at this point, you teach people how to treat you. What do I have? I have the Ace of Swords. Thank you. Universe, thank you. It's like the garbage took itself out. And the Magician card. Wowee. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the magician. It is time to use that sword of truth, and it is time to cut all of the unnecessary cords, attachments, Klingons, energy vampires, just bad energy. Virgo, all the tools that you need, all the power that you need, everything is at your disposal. It's all within you. And right now, you've got to be discerning as to what it is that you need to do to protect your magic. What do you need to do to protect your magic, Virgo? At what cost are you willing to cut ties? At what cost are you willing to really draw your boundaries and accept that yes, there are certain people I can't cut ties with, but there are certain people that are going to disrespect me, that are going to do me wrong, that there is 100% I can draw a line and cut myself away from. Because you know what, Virgo? You've worked too hard. You've put way too much respect into your surroundings. And if that's not reciprocated, that's a bad environment, and you need to cut it off. Mercury retrograde leaves you with the sword of truth well and truly planted firmly in your hand, Virgo, and you are the magician. You know how to use it. The Ace of Pentacles. And once you decide to do so, the Two of Swords. Once you decide to focus intently on you, on your energy, on what creates longevity and good energy in your life, everything else becomes secondary. Virgo, there's no debate about it. There's no debate about it whatsoever. As we approach the end of the year, the rest of the planets decide to come out of retrograde. Once everything starts surging forward again, everything starts getting a lot more streamlined, and your focus and your intention and everything that is required of you right now, two aces, like, can I just say, how synchronistic, how poignant. Pay attention right now, Virgo. You gotta pay attention, because there are energy drains, there are hooks, there are siphons, there are silly little nobodies that will try and challenge you. You've got work to do, and a lot of that has to do with you creating an abundance that you know other people can't even touch, can't even mess with, can't come even close to. Now, Virgo, I need you to understand that respect is a big thing, and the more you respect yourself, the more you'll be in that vibration. And right now, if you're accepting disrespectful behavior from people that just are just caught up in loops of silliness, silly people, then you'll be cutting yourself out of a really big win. Virgo, get into your magic. Pull yourself back into your magic. Open up your skill set. Expand your territory. Know what it is that you want out of life and go make it happen. Go create it, and don't you dare accept anything less. You've worked way too hard. What fell into my lap? The Temperance card and the Four of Cups. Be patient. I hate saying that. I hate saying be patient to Virgo, because if anyone knows how to be patient, it's Virgos. But there is something about you moderating, and there is something about you creating an economy within yourself, especially when it comes to Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy that might want to come surging back in. But I think you've already seen that if you go looking in ponds, you're really just going to find scum. So, move on, Virgo. The justice that you seek is not going to be in third-party relationships where people don't take commitment seriously. New things are coming towards you. There is a new fire sign energy that's headed towards you, perhaps with something about helping you heal a broken heart, helping you mend a broken heart. But if anything, Virgo, that's your own work. The Lovers card turns up when you're ready. Strength card of Leo, and Five of Wands. You're coming out of a period of just aggravation, and there are certain towers that need to crumble in order for your ships to roll in. Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. Sagittarius in Venus in Sagittarius, Mars in Libra, the High Priestess. Virgo, don't play with old wounds. Don't let people play with old wounds. Don't let people play you. Don't let people punk you. That kind of energy is hella toxic, and what goes around comes around. It always does. This is the end of Mercury retrograde, and I need to get you amped. There's truths that need to be told. There are cords that need to be cut. There are people that do not deserve to be in your space. They just don't. Because they don't understand. And if they don't understand, Virgo, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with them. Move along. The universe agrees. Did you hear the bell? Move along. And cut all of these cords. Cut all of the attachments. Cut all of the ties. It's not important. If anything, focus on your money. Focus on you. Your dualities. Healing that heart. There is study that needs to be done. There is commitments that need to be made. There are tower messes that need to be cleaned up. Battles that you've been put through that you do not deserve to be in. And you know what, Virgo? The minute you decide what your worth and value is, the High Priestess, you'll already know. anything that isn't in alignment with you doesn't deserve to be there and can fall away, and you don't need to feel bad about it. People make their beds, they will lie in them. You, on the other hand, need to understand that what you're doing here is a lot bigger than a lot of what these matrixy, what is the word? Matrixy muggles types could never comprehend. Go get this money. Use that sword of truth. Get in your bag. You are the magician. And the only person you need to be patient with, Virgo, is yourself. All of my love to you. To book a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. I love you so much, man. Take it easy.